Hello everybody. So today I am here at 12115 Pine Forest Road. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage home listed in Prosser Lakeview Estates. It's listed at $675,000. It's on 0.33 of an acre. It's 1,024 square feet, and it's been on the market for 42 days at $659.18 a square foot. It's a little bit on the high side, but of course, because it's so small, those price per square feet metrics kind of go out the window. The home was built in 1980. It's really nicely maintained inside. This stretch of road, this road within Prosser, is one of the main arteries, and you're kind of on a bit of a hill here, so the road noise is going to be somewhat formidable, especially during peak going to work and coming home from work hours. The thought with a house like this was maybe to add on to the side here, there's basically, I walked the lot with my app, and those logs are pretty close to the property boundaries. I don't have a ton of signal out here, so they're probably more accurate than my phone was without a ton of good signal. Beautiful standing seam metal roof that all sheds right there, which is on the right part of the house to shed. Problem is, if you're trying to tie into that existing structure, it's going to be tricky with the roof. That's for an architect for sure to figure out. But yeah, pretty tricky. It's sloping, a real gentle slope to the lot. I'll bring you sort of to the corner. This is pretty much the corner here. So there's room to put another structure there, but with that roof line the way it is, I just don't know where all the snow would go. It'd be tricky for sure. Anyway, driveway is south facing. As you can see, my truck is parked there on a pretty gentle slope. I'd call this driveway a B+, A-. There's not a ton of parking, but gentle upslope, south-facing driveway to the house. Property looks like everything has been done for defensible space. Of course, I haven't read that disclosure yet. I love that it's got all this metal down here to protect the house from snow sitting up against it. Everything looks like it's really well maintained. You got stucco, some shiplap siding up there, Bavarian feel to the handrail, and then this more modern and definitely moisture repelling metal siding on the bottom. Since we're out here, you got an extra storage, little tough shed back here. Looks like those limbs might need some lemon for defensible space, and then this is pretty much the corner. Lot. Bring you into this crawl space real quick. I did not peek in here before I started rolling. It's not opening with one hand. I'll come back to it. Take you inside. The 1-car garage is connected. It's tiny. It's a really tiny 1-car garage. You're not going to fit anything in there much bigger than a small sports car. So as you walk in, you come kind of right into this nice open living and dining. And kitchen area. So we got some newer appliances, much newer washer dryer. Oh, nice size pantry here. More pantry. And under the stairs storage here. You know, when I got here, these guys are full time, so when I got here, all the lights were on. Hard to tell what kind of natural light it gets, but I'm guessing it's not much. There's not a ton of windows there, and that's southwest. So they do have, it is, you know, quite a bit of nice newer track lighting. There's plenty of lighting, but I just don't think there's much natural light. So this is sort of a, well, it is a hallway. Those stairs go down to the garage. I'll show you that first. Yeah, it's pretty small. You're not gonna get much of a regular size car in here. No Jeep Cherokee, that's for sure. And then this is considered one of the bedrooms, which is great. It's so separated and far away, but it's really tiny. Feels even smaller just because, oops, sorry, going the wrong way. Some great art in here, but it feels smaller because there's so many desks. Great office space. Be a pretty small bedroom. Okay, not much more to see. That's the primary suites upstairs. There's a lot of knotty pine, tongue and groove. Action going on. Lots of knotty pine in here. Knotty pine for days. Decent sized closet. Nice bathroom. Looks like that's an old sewing table turned into a sink. That's pretty cool. More storage in here. Clawfoot tub. Froggy cluck. I'll take you out on this upper deck. Handrail's nice and tight. Deck boards starting to show their age. The siding up here looks like it's had some snow sitting up against it once or twice. But yeah, I think doing an addition to this property, especially with the septic, and where is it? I'm gonna guess it's right there, and that's the leach field. I'm gonna go back down underneath the deck here in a sec and take a look at those deck boards, because they said they were pretty rotten, or there was organic growth from the report. And maybe I'll get a better idea of where the septic is. I mean, overall, I'm surprised that, you know, 650,000 it hasn't sold, because that's a pretty high demand price range. 675. Yeah, originally they came on at 699. But yeah, let me see if I can find the septic. I'm gonna say, you know, making a sizable addition to this structure is gonna be a little tricky with the septic and the roof line. But maybe you see something I don't. I mean, I sure hope the septic's right in here somewhere. Let's take a look underneath this deck. These deck boards. Pest and Home called out. Yeah, I mean, the joists themselves look like they're in decent shape. There it is. But yeah, if you were gonna replace all this decking, you'd want to just go ahead and replace all those joists too. This beam right here looks like it's in pretty good shape. Those posts would definitely not be code. You probably have to go 6x6, I would think, at least on those, if you're gonna update this deck with a permit. Yeah, and I don't see any manhole covers or septic covers. That's just the base. And usually they don't put it uphill. So if it's not where that level spot is, it's probably not anywhere over here where all these old growth trees are. Just not seeing any obvious signs of where it would be. Just want to make sure it's not on this side, because that would be even a bigger, like, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately no real obvious signs of where that septic is. Anyway, that's going to conclude my little video tour over here on Pine Forest. Yeah, interested to hear what you think. Ooh, what's this? I don't know. That might have been for an old propane tank. I don't think it has anything to do with septic. I certainly wouldn't think you'd pump the septic uphill. But yeah, okay. That's all for now. Let me know what you think. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.